Nomenclature of alcohols. Alcohol contains hydroxyl group, the OH, bonded to sp3 hybridized carbon atom, means the OH single bond with the carbon atom. General formula CnH2n plus 2O, or you can also write CnH2n plus 1 OH for open chain alcohol. Aromatic alcohol, we call it phenol. The OH group, the carbon of the benzene ring attached to the oxygen of the OH group. If we want to name the alcohol, the first thing is we need to find the longest carbon chain containing OH group. Give the OH group the lowest number. The suffix E in the alkane parent name is replaced by O. For example, this longest carbon chain containing OH group, this is OH group, this is the longest carbon chain, 6 carbon in total, so hexanol, okay, replaced by O, hexanol, and then the lowest number given to this carbon because OH attached to this carbon. So we start counting the carbon from the right, 1, 2, 3. If we start counting from the left, this carbon will become carbon number 4. We need to give the lowest number, so that's why we start counting with carbon number 1 from the right. Next, if it's a ring, the numbering starts at the carbon-bearing OH group. So this is cyclopentanol. So the carbon number 1 is this carbon, the carbon that is attached to the OH group. This carbon, carbon 1. And if the alcohol with 2 OH groups, we call it as diol. Di means 2, or alcohol. So 2 OH groups is called diol. For example, 1,2-ethane diol. Ethane means 2 carbon in total, ethane. Diol means 2 OH group, number 1 and number 2. At carbon 1 and carbon 2, we have 2 OH group. Carbon 1, 1 OH group, carbon 2, 1 OH group. So this numbering is number for the position of the OH group. For naming alcohol, 1979 IUPAC recommendation, we can write 1-butanol, for example, means the OH group at carbon 1, or in 1993 IUPAC recommendation, we can also write butan 1-ol. This is accepted in 1993. So in our syllabus for nomenclature of alcohol, you can write 1-butanol or butan 1-ol. Both are accepted. If the compound has more than one functional groups, follow the functional group priority table to identify the parent. This is the functional group priority table. Alcohol is below ketones, aldehyde ester, and carboxylic acid. For example, this compound, we have functional group for alcohol and carbon-carbon double bond. This is alkene. If we refer to the priority table, alcohol has higher priority than alkene. So the parent name must be given to the alcohol. So that's why at the back you have all parent name must be given to alcohol. So you have to number the carbon-carbon double bond. The carbon that is attached to the OH must be numbered as number 1. And then this carbon got number 2. Not this carbon, because you want to have lower number in naming. So that's why this carbon is carbon number 2. Carbon number 2 gives to the carbon double bond. So the name of this compound is cyclohextuene-1-ol. Means you need to state the number of the alcohol, carbon-bearing alcohol, and you also need to state the carbon number for carbon-carbon double bond. So the parent here is alcohol and the OH group attached to carbon number 1. So 1-ol. And then carbon-carbon double bond, the carbon double bond at carbon number 2. So 2-ene. So that's why the name of this compound is cyclohextuene-1-ol. Or you can also name it as 2-cyclohexene, Okay, these 2 for carbon-carbon number bond, 2 cyclohexene, 1 O. 1 is for carbon number 1, OH at carbon number 1. So both naming are accepted. Classification of alcohols. It depends on the type of carbon atom to which the OH group is directly attached. For example, this one, the OH group is attached to the primary carbon. This is primary carbon because this carbon attached to one carbon only. So when the OH group attached to the primary carbon, the class of this alcohol is primary alcohol. And this OH group attached to secondary carbon, so this is secondary alcohol. Next, OH group attached to the tertiary carbon, so this is tertiary alcohol.